Hey everybody, this is Wes with A1 Comics, back with another one of your weekly comic book update videos where we go over a little bit of news from all over the comic book world. Your one-stop for comic book news covering comic book back issue market, as well as comics to look out for this week, and a little bit of industry news. So we got you covered here. If this is your first time, thank you so much for giving us a shot. If you're returning, thanks for coming back again. Hopefully you're enjoying these videos. I'm going to go ahead and jump into the news for this week. In back issue market news, we've seen some reoccurring trends that we've seen from prior weeks, but we've also seen a few new developments that are interesting. Some notable trends that we've seen as far as some issues that have started to get a little bit more interest and picked up a little bit more steam are some of the Galactus keys. So Fantastic Four 48, his first cameo, Fantastic Four 49, the first full appearance of Galactus, and a couple other issues involving Galactus. We've also seen Marvel Premiere 15, the first appearance of Iron Fist, a book that on the heels of a show that underperformed and did not do the character justice according to most fans. Iron Fist, we've seen a renewed interest in Iron Fist as of late, possibly having to do with Shang-Chi and the martial arts aspect of the Marvel Universe, the way that movie's heading. Who knows? We've also seen Moon Knight continue to be a very popular character with fans. A lot of Moon Knight related comics. Moon Knight 1, as well as the Mark Spector, all the Mark Spector Moon Knight books start to get popular, start to gain more steam. They're already pretty popular in anticipation of Moon Knight's appearance in the MCU Marvel Universe. That is exciting. We've also seen Eternals 1 continue to get a lot of looks from collectors in anticipation of that being a Marvel or MCU property. From DC, we've seen Demon 1, a Jack Kirby book, start to get a little bit renewed interest. Collectors are starting to chase that book again. It's definitely a great Jack Kirby #1. And on the heels of the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer leaking, or actually premiering finally, we'll touch on that in industry news in a minute. We've seen Spider-Man keys start to skyrocket again, as if there wasn't enough interest in Spider-Man already. We've seen Spider-Man keys involving some of the, I'm not going to spoil it yet, but some interesting villains, such as Green Goblin, Amazing Spider-Man 14, and Doc Ock, Amazing Spider-Man #3, start to get a lot more recent interest that are pushing those books up. So as far as other trends, we have seen some of the modern books continue to just be a little bit flat. Modern keys, I should say. So Ultimate Fallout 4, Edge of Spider-Verse 2, we haven't seen them move up. They had pulled back a bit from their heights in April and May. And I think that those characters, especially if they're Spider-Verse characters, I don't think you have anything to worry about if you own those books. I think that they are kind of modern blue chip books. And I think that as we see those characters reintroduced and as time goes on, there's just going to be more demand. I think that if you own those books, they're good books to own. Golden Age has continued to be in demand. And again, with the limited supply, it has made it interesting to try and chase down those books right now. So if you're hunting for those, good luck to you. So that is it for the back issue market this week. Again, if you're collecting, it really is a fun time to collect. We are seeing a lot of new collectors come into the hobby, which has made it a lot of fun. In industry news, I touched on it a moment ago, the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer at first leaked, and then Sony decided to go ahead and release it a day later. If you do not want any spoilers, if you're avoiding trailers completely, you can skip over this just a couple seconds. I will go ahead and talk about that. So the trailer has definitely got people excited. It's probably going to definitely affect back issues as far as Spider-Man related books. We're already starting to see that. I think it's going to continue some forward momentum. We did see some interesting teases as far as multiverse, the effect of the multiverse, Doctor Strange, and some characters such as Dr. Octopus and possibly the Green Goblin. So I would say keep an eye on some of those early Silver Age books, as well as Amazing Spider-Man 238, First Hobgoblin. We already have had little hints about Hobgoblin and whatnot in the past. I think that it's really interesting. I know that at first when the trailer leaked, Marvel was not too happy, but I think now that Sony has gone ahead and released it, I think that fans are very excited, which, hey, that's a good situation to be in for Marvel. So, in other MCU news, Shang-Chi premieres this week. It already has 91% on Rotten Tomatoes at the moment. And a lot of MCU fans are interested to see where we're going as far as this is the first movie that we've seen in a while from the MCU that is pushing the narrative, the timeline forward. So it's been a while since we've seen something in the Marvel Universe that's new, that's pushing that storyline forward. In Hellboy news, in honor of the 20th anniversary of Hellboy, The Bones of Giants, there's going to be it was a Hellboy novel. There's going to be a 4-part comic book series that's going to be released that makes up what that novel was. That's going to be released in November of this year. So, you know, for you Hellboy fans out there, that's a fun little bit of news. It's always exciting to get some new Hellboy stuff. I enjoy it. Definitely a fan of that universe. Marvel Voices Heritage #1 was announced for release this November. It's going to be an anthology of stories from Indigenous creators, kind of a celebration of those Indigenous creators and characters. So that is an interesting and fun thing to look out for this fall. In comics to look out for this week, from DC, we have Superman vs. Lobo #1. We've got Harley Quinn #6. We also have Detective Comics 1042 for you Batman fans. From Marvel, we have Aliens #6. I'm an Aliens fan, so been enjoying the Marvel take on Aliens. We also have Avengers Annual #1 and Darkhawk #1. So a fun character that's coming back. We also have Marvel Voices Identity #1. Another #1, a great place to start again from a Marvel property. From Indie Comics, from Aftershock, we've got We Live #2, 4th print. We Live is a really fun title, absolutely beautiful artwork, and a really unique story that I highly recommend if you're looking for something different. Yeah, it is a fun title. I would recommend reading it. From Boom, we've got Once and Future #19. We also have Something Is Killing the Children #19, another title that I absolutely love. As well as a lot of people, it's been optioned, I should say, to be a property in the future from Netflix, and there's been a lot of people that have been enjoying that series, so give it a shot. From Image, we have That Texas Blood #9, a really fun paranormal Western kind of a story, really unique story. We also have King Spawn #1, a huge Spawn title and a #1. Todd McFarlane's been doing what Todd McFarlane does and really hyping that up. We also have Ice Cream Man 25. And that will do it this week for our weekly update video. Again, hopefully you guys really enjoyed this. We're going to keep coming back stronger every week with these videos. We hope to keep making them fun and engaging for you guys and give you as much information revolving the comic book world that you could possibly hope for. So, and again, also if you haven't checked us out on Instagram, we're A1 Comics, and we do a live sale. We do 2 live sales every week, Wednesday and Friday from 5 to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come join us, come hang out. Even if you just want to just hang out and chat with us, we would love to have you. So again, we will be back next week with another one of these videos. Please give us some feedback as far as what you thought of this video in the comments below. Your feedback helps, as well as a like and a subscribe on your way out if you don't mind. And again, everybody enjoy this hobby. Read what you like, collect what you like, have fun. It's comics, it should be fun, and have a great week, you guys. This is Wes from A1 Comics, signing out. Bye.